church it shall be. A grand, grand church. Hi, I am Utkarsh Mishra and you are watching Idea First on City First. But what's the great idea that we will explore today? Now well, how about the idea of exploring a church, as I said? Today, Idea First itself has come up with an idea. The idea to visit one of the oldest churches of Mumbai. So here I am standing in front of the Gloria Church at Byculla, which is celebrating its centenary this year. I'm going to tell you some very interesting facts about this church, and believe me, you will enjoy it. Byculla's Gloria Church is a century old now. Though it was built only 100 years ago, it has a history of more than 400 years. This history consists of the story of its demolition, relocation, and rebuilding, and makes it one of the oldest churches of the city. Since this is its centenary year, the structure is going through renovation.
Well, this particular structure, what is stands now called as Gloria Church Byculla, was built in 1912, started the work in 1912 and it completed in 1913. And it was built in such a fashion that it's become a kind of a remarkable monument in the city of Mumbai. Its original church was built and was existing in Mazagon. Then that particular land where the church was existing, built by the Portuguese at that time, the Bombay Port Trust wanted that land to expand their activities and projects. So they made a special request at that time to the church authorities to hand over that land for the Bombay Port Trust. And now slowly we are getting into restoring this beautiful church.
The church has been named after the Lady of Glory, which is one of the titles of Mother Mary. The church is dedicated to her, bearing her idol on the central altar. And as I bow my head in front of her, I immediately realize why people of this parish have such an immense faith in her. Most of them have spent their lifetime in the parish. However, the constant increase in the real estate prices has made it hard for the young crowd to afford a house here. Thus, one now sees mostly senior citizens in the church.
I've been in this parish for the last 45 years. I got married here, my children are born here, 3 children, they're all married and out, but they received all the sacraments here. So this church is very meaningful to me. It's, I think my faith has grown here. It's not just the church is a structure and it only helps us to create the atmosphere for worshipping. But basically it's I think the priests here who have nurtured my faith.
Working over here now from the last 36 years, which I've seen a lot of people being baptized and getting married in the church. A lot of young people and old people who have a lot of faith in the church and which have the vigil of clearing out their problems and all that. These are the things what is happening in the church, where they go to the priest, ask for blessing and help and action.
While wandering around in Gloria Church, I came across some very fine statues. notable of them is this one of Jesus carrying the cross.
This is one of the oldest statues that we have in this church. Jesus carrying the cross. And this particular statue on Good Friday, we bring it out and we take a procession around the church.
I also saw Michelangelo replicated in this masterpiece, a statue of Mother Mary holding the body of her son, Christ, after crucifixion.
The architecture of Gloria Church is of English Gothic style. Like all the churches built in English Gothic style, this church also is built in form of a Latin cross, which is the same by which Jesus was crucified. It is also called crux immissa. The vertical line on this cross till it meets the horizontal line is called a nave, and the horizontal line on both sides are called transepts.
Gloria Church has a 205 feet long nave and its transepts extend to 15 feet each. A typical feature of Gothic structure is this ribbed vault. These pointed arches transfer the weight of the roof at steep angles, which allows the architect to raise the height of the structure. Gloria Church also has turrets as high as 160 feet.
So, now you know the reason why all these Gothic structures are usually very high. I tell you something, this ribbed vault not only increases the height of the structure, it also frees the wall space for larger windows. And therefore, windows of all Gothic style structures are usually very large. They are called clerestories and they are often filled with stained glasses, adding a flavor of color to the light within the building.
These clear stories are the first to go through renovation. The most unique feature of Gloria Church are these rose windows. Such rose windows are not usually found in English Gothic architecture. They are found at cathedrals of Spain and Italy. The rose windows on both the transepts have been renovated. Next in the line is this old pipe organ on the choir, which awaits a repair only because of unavailability of parts. Not only the people of the parish, but worshippers from all across the city come to Gloria Church. It has kept all the records of people baptized and married here since its inception. Some of them are in Portuguese. Thus, in spite of the new architecture being English, the church hasn't lost its Portuguese connection. This makes it one of the few Portuguese churches in the city. If you live in Mumbai and you haven't visited this church till now, then you are missing out on something fascinating. You must come here someday.